Okay, now I'm not going to show you every single little thing I'm going to do today, but I'm going to show you bits and pieces enough to where you will get a better understanding of how to install your drip irrigation lines. Okay, so I'm going to get ready. We went to the store yesterday. We got all these parts and stuff in this bag. Bubblers, half-gallon bubblers, 1 gallon bubblers, 2 gallon bubblers, couplings, tees, elbows, inline bubblers, some plugs. We got some plugs here and a little tool. To add bubblers, we got bubbler pipe here, 1/4 inch poly tubing bill, bulk, 100 feet coil. I use this for all kinds of stuff. I may only use 20 feet today or less, but she'll have that for next time I need to do anything over here, or next time she does something. And it's always good to get extra parts. Okay, so I'm going to be tackling this one first. I'm going to come across, tap into there, come across, down underneath the ground, come up, sneak through this little hole right there, and go in. And I'll show you what that looks like here in a minute. And then when we get ready to do this one, I'll do this one from scratch. As you kind of follow along, see how I'm going to get that from there, across, up, over, make it look all professional. Okay, coming up. Okay, I got the first one to test, and you're not going to be perfect the first time you do this, and if you got to cut it off and start over, do that. Okay, so here I poked it in there, and she had an old coupling. I used that. Here's the new piping, and that's why I dug it down under the ground to come up. So obviously that first one, I was thinking I was going to need a 90-degree elbow like this, but I didn't. It was just a sweep of the new pipe, because I have it dug down under the ground. Okay, 2.5, 3 inches, whatever. And I put that in there, fished it through there, and then I ran the 1/4 inch tubing over. And see, I still have to rearrange this once I turn the water back on and I see where these go. And I put a T in there. Initially I put the T about where this was going to go. Then it was going to come up and hook into that, and I thought, hey, that's going to be too awkward. So I put it over here. That way I can move this back and forth where I want. Ran the other one over, hooked it there, and then I can move that. Okay, and I got them about even. See, and what I did was I even took my tape measure. I got about 34, 33, 34. Okay, so they're pretty close. I could move that over just a hair and twist that. And then once I figured that out, there's 33, 33, 34. Once I get that pretty close, then I'll make the other side pretty much the same. But see, once I turn the water on and figure this out, I'm pretty sure that's going to be where it is. Then what I can do is I can go back, cut some of this off, reroute it, and once it comes in here, I couldn't go any deeper. But remember, we're gonna put the potting soil on top of this. But once I get it where I want, I'm still gonna dig this down a couple inches, because where it hooks on to the stake is up. So I'll dig it down. That way that's down even lower. But see, I'm not gonna have this big old swing thing. I just did that for the time being so I can kind of move this around and stuff. Once I figure it out, then I can cut this shorter. Hey, this pipe, that's fine. If I have a piece that's 8 or 9 inches long, an extra piece, I might be able to use it where I'm gonna extend the drip bubbler. See that bubbler there? Right to there. I'm going to extend that over into there, and if that pipe's too short, maybe I'll put a longer one on there, or put a coupling on there, or whatever. Okay, so see, I told you, you know, you're not going to get it perfect the first time. And I first started doing it, and I thought exactly how I was going to do it here. I cut a little piece here, cut a little piece there, and then I started running. I thought, wait a minute, I could just do a long sweep, short sweep elbow, you know, with the 1/4-inch tubing, because it's down under the ground now. See how nice and straight that looks, all nice and tight up to there. If I didn't use that elbow, I could have still done it, but then you'd have it go like that, and if you push on it, you could kink it. This makes it all nice and tight. It didn't cost very much, and you can use those elbows every once in a while for different things. Okay, in fact, when I get over to here, the pipe that's coming straight up, if I end up using this again, because I'm going to dig it down, I might take that out and I could put an elbow right there. I normally don't do stuff like that, but because it's like that, see, remember this one here? This one goes straight up. Eventually I'm going to fix that, and I'm going to get it down underneath the ground. I could put an elbow like that. Okay, so anyways, I got this pretty much set. Okay, and I'm going to turn the water on and see how that looks, to see if 2 is going to cover it. I'm pretty sure 2 is going to cover it. One would not have covered it had I put it in the middle. It just wouldn't have covered everything. So 2, I think, is going to be fine, and then I can adjust them with the little adjusters. Okay, so I'll get ready for that. I want to move my stuff. I don't want it to get all wet and stuff, and I'll be right back. Let's see how those look, so we can get ready to do the next one.